Hey there and welcome to Scandal Steep. Years ago, I had the opportunity to appear on Oprah Winfrey's show. It was a moment I still remember vividly, but I haven't been back since. That one appearance, however, left a lasting impression. For those wondering how it went, let me explain. The conversation didn't unfold as I expected, and it ended in an unexpected way that surprised even me. During the show, Oprah addressed some concerns about my music. It was during a promotional event for the film Crash. While she praised my acting performance in the movie, she expressed a disapproval of my music that struck a nerve. I understood that opinions differ, but her critique felt unnecessarily broad. It wasn't just about one song or one message, it was an overarching judgment of my entire body of work. At that moment, I felt conflicted. On one hand, I respected Oprah immensely for her achievements and the platform she built. On the other hand, her comments stung. When the episode aired, I noticed something peculiar. Her critiques and remarks were fully included, but my responses were edited out. Watching the final cut made it seem as though I had silently accepted everything without defending myself. It was frustrating. The whole situation painted a skewed picture, and I couldn't shake the feeling that my voice had been silenced. However, I eventually spoke to Oprah over the phone, and we've since reconciled. Despite our differences at the time, I appreciated her willingness to have a dialogue. Even now, I'd be thrilled to appear on her show again live this time, so there's no room for edits. Looking back, I've come to realize that we all have disagreements, even with people we admire. Oprah and I are no exception. We're both passionate individuals with strong opinions, and those can sometimes clash. Nevertheless, I continue to hold her in high regard for what she's accomplished and for the way she's navigated her career. Our past differences, while notable, don't overshadow my respect for her as a trailblazer. In a broader sense, my experience with Oprah is emblematic of something I've encountered repeatedly in the industry. As an independent thinker, I often find myself excluded from mainstream platforms. Shows like The View and others have declined to feature me, citing disagreements with my perspective. I suspect it's because I don't conform to certain political or social expectations. But isn't that what independence is about? Thinking for yourself, even when it's unpopular? This phenomenon isn't limited to Oprah or The View. It's a recurring theme in my career. I've been labeled controversial simply for speaking my mind. Some platforms and individuals in the industry seem uncomfortable with dissenting voices. But here's the thing, healthy discourse and debate are essential. Avoiding challenging conversations stifles growth and understanding. If I'm not welcome on a particular stage, I'll find another one where my voice can be heard. I won't stop sharing my perspective just because it doesn't align with the majority. The most perplexing part is the double standard. For example, criticism of Oprah often sparks more backlash than overtly controversial actions, like desecrating a flag. Why is there such resistance to questioning public figures? It's not about tearing people down, it's about holding everyone, even icons like Oprah, accountable. At the end of the day, we're all humans, and none of us are above constructive criticism. Speaking of Oprah, my relationship with her extends beyond that initial interview. I even named my dog Oprah and my cat Gail as a playful nod to her and her best friend, Gail King. Training my dog, however, turned out to be an amusing challenge. Picture this, me, trying to teach my dog commands like sit and stay, only to be met with confusion and defiance. It felt as though even my pet had inherited some of Oprah's unyielding spirit. But over time, we figured it out, and now my dog listens just fine, well, most of the time. In more serious conversations about Oprah, I've reflected on the role she's played in shaping perceptions of hip-hop culture. Over the years, she's made comments about the genre that haven't always sat well with me. Her critiques often focused on aspects she perceived as negative rather than celebrating the diversity and artistry within the culture. While I respect her right to an opinion, I believe her platform carries a responsibility to present a balanced view. In the entertainment industry, dynamics like these highlight the challenges of authenticity. It's not easy to navigate a space where speaking your truth can lead to ostracism. I've faced my fair share of backlash, but I remain committed to being genuine. Whether it's my music, my interviews, or my relationships, I strive to stay true to myself. One of the most striking examples of public scrutiny involved Oprah's South African boarding school, which she established in 2007. Initially celebrated for its state-of-the-art facilities and promised to provide opportunities for underprivileged girls, the school later became mired in controversy. Allegations surfaced that some staff members were engaging in inappropriate behavior with the students. Reports claimed that the school was a front for darker activities, leading to an investigation. While these allegations didn't directly implicate Oprah, the situation cast a shadow over her philanthropic efforts. The fallout from the incident served as a stark reminder of the complexities of wielding influence. Public figures like Oprah are often placed on pedestals, but they're not infallible. As the allegations emerged, questions about accountability and transparency came to the forefront. It's a sobering example of how even well-intentioned initiatives can go awry without proper oversight. Ultimately, my interactions with Oprah and the broader conversations surrounding her underscore the importance of dialogue and understanding. Whether we agree or disagree, it's crucial to approach these discussions with mutual respect. I hope to see a future where platforms are more open to diverse perspectives and where people can engage in meaningful exchanges without fear of being silenced or dismissed.